Alright, how's everybody doing? This is going to be the video for statistics, just an intro video to get everybody signed up for um, the websites that we need. Again, you don't have to purchase any books, just make sure you have access to the website. The stats access is, I think, $85. That's what it says, which again is like half the price it would be if you buy the physical book online. So I'm here on Canvas just to give a good idea of what the Canvas site looks like. Again, this is my version of this, so I don't know exactly what you see or what you don't see. Probably none of this over here. All right. But when you log on, this is the link that you want to take. This will take you right to the course where you get logged in. But let's look at everything else on Canvas before we go to this link. These down here, we are going to be using this calculator. This is the TI. Now, this one says 30X Pro. Now, that's because for some reason their software, their computer software marks as a 30X Pro. Technically, it's a 36X Pro. So make sure it looks exactly like this, except it says a 36X Pro. I don't think there is even a 30X Pro. Okay, there's the 30X Multi-View, which is not the one we want. We want the one that has this right here, this stat reg distribution, because we are going to be using these over here for statistics. And that's right there is going to be a big lifesaver for us. Okay, it's going to save us a lot of time and headache. So I'm going to make some videos on how to use the calculator. All right. I do have some here, but I'm going to tell you I'm going to make some more, okay? Because the ones I make are going to be a little more designed to what we're going to do in class. These are really good, but I'm going to kind of slowly go through the process of how to use this calculator. So I may replace these as we go with my own videos, okay? So we'll see. Again, everything's going to be online. I've recently had to purchase some few things to help us with that, and one of these things that I purchased is a little pad here that would help me write out everything online, and that's not what I wanted to. Okay, it's smaller. So, let's see here. So it's kind of like a little chalkboard almost. There we go. So welcome to stats. Now this is something I've had to write on a pad and it shows up on the screen, so it's not, my handwriting is going to be worse than normal, and that just not good for you guys, I can tell you that. So just make sure you watch the videos and you listen, and you will see some scratch marks on the screen. Hopefully it'll be legible. I'll try to keep as legible as possible. But yeah, we'll see. So, so this is how we're going to do the course. Is basically online. You're going to watch videos. I'm going to make videos for statistics, like this, all right? And now some of them will follow the PowerPoints. If you want to have the PowerPoints, they are under the Files section. Okay, so under Files, you have a couple things. We will be doing some stuff on Excel, and I will show you some things in Excel. As well as how to do things in a calculator. This is a chart section. You may want to have these charts downloaded. This is a chart for the empirical rule. I would have that downloaded. Again, more Excel file for frequency distribution. I may instead use Excel because not everybody has access to Excel. Now you do, actually everybody does because they have Office 360, but yeah, 365, I think. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably use Google Sheets because I think everybody can get access to Google Sheets. It's not a pain like Excel can be getting access to. Again, everybody does have free access to it through Lindenwood University, so you can use it. But yeah, I'm probably going to use Google Sheets because it's just easier to get to. And it does everything we need. For the most part. I think the only trouble I have with it might come when we do the linear regression stuff. So I may just go through how to download Excel onto your computer if you don't have it, just for that. But we'll see. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Sorry, it was late when I do this. I have 3 kids, so making videos during the day is quite impossible. So I usually have to wait till they go to bed before. And I also teach a class during the day. I say teach class. I teach an online class now because all the high school courses have gone online as well. So I have now 7, 8 different courses that I teach online and make videos for. So yeah, I'm pretty busy, and it's midnight right now when I'm making this video. So you may hear me yawn quite a bit through our videos. But here's the PowerPoint, statistics PowerPoints. Again, I'm going to use the Chapter 1 and the Chapter 2 PowerPoints. Not a problem. I'm going to go through them. I may not even go through all of them because we don't cover everything in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. I might use some of the Chapter 3 PowerPoint, but that's kind of about it. I might maybe use Chapter 12, but honestly, once we get to Chapter 3 even, I may not even use all of that. I definitely won't be using a lot of Chapter 6, 7, 8, and 10 PowerPoints. Once we get to the second half of the quarter, I'm going to really just go off of my own notes instead of using the PowerPoints, because the PowerPoints just take way too much time, especially Chapter 10. So, of course, we don't cover everything in Chapter 10, but still. Besides, I just kind of like doing my own thing for that because it's a little more tuned to what you need instead of what the book publishing company thinks you need. So, but yeah. The other PowerPoints, if you want them, you can have them. There's our syllabus. We'll go through the syllabus another day. To be honest, most of it's jargon. The big thing is I'm going to post videos on YouTube, and I'm going to need you guys to watch them and then do your homework, okay? I will have videos over the lesson, and in that lesson, you will see some of the homework examples being done. So really just follow along, and you'll be fine, okay? So let's go back to home screen. That's really everything on Canvas I'm going to see. I will basically be just saying, like adding a module here, saying stats video lessons. Okay. And you'll see it pop up. And what you'll see here is just week 1, week 2, chapter 1, chapter 2, whatever we need to cover. It'll show up right here. It's going to take some discipline on your half to watch them. I'm sorry that things ended up this way. This is my first time doing an online course. But I'm guessing a lot of people are kind of scrambling because it's their first time doing an online course. We're going to try to make it as easy as possible. The nicest thing, really the benefit to all this for you guys, is everything is open notes. Every test, every quiz is open notes. So just take really good notes. Make sure you get the homework. I don't think I can stress it enough to get your homework done, because if you don't get your homework done, you will not pass the course. I have had 1, maybe 2 students in my past 7, 8 years teaching this course that has just done such little homework, but done so well in the test and quizzes that they still passed, but with like a C, like a high C or a low B. Okay. Honestly, homework is at least 15% of your grade, if not more. So the highest you can make is a low B. And to be honest, if you're not doing the homework, you're not going to do well on the quiz. I've had quite a few people who neglected on doing the homework and then scrambled, and currently begging for more time, but I can't. There's a limited amount of time. At some point, you run out of time, and you don't want to do that. So please keep up your homework. I can't stress it enough that you make sure you get the homework caught up and on time, because it's just going to have to shut off. With stats, however, yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be harder doing this at home. That's why when we go over the syllabus, you'll see there's a phone number on that's my cell phone. You can text me any question you have, and I can go over it. Now, what I may do instead is have everybody sign on to an app called Edmodo, which basically is like Facebook for Classroom, where you can post and comment photos and videos on this site. So if you like take a picture of your homework and saying, I'm having trouble with this one, this is my work, and if other people are having the same issue, they could see the note and they can learn from that note. When I answer your question, because I'm going to answer your question, and I'm going to go over something similar. It may be it's written out, or it may be a video, okay, of that question. But to be honest, you're going to have access to the video lesson for the most part. That's really all you're going to need. Just play back the video lesson that goes over that content, and you're going to be fine. Okay, but it's going to take a lot of self-discipline. Okay, I understand that can be a little tricky. All right, so let's look at Hawks. This is how you're going to sign into Hawks. So click here. It's going to take you to this page. Okay, and you can say student sign in. Now, if this is your first time, it's fine. Just click on student sign in. And this is where it's going to ask you to create an account, okay? Or so if you've already used Hawks before, if you've done foundations mathematics, or if you've done any kind of Hawks, I think we have a couple courses that uses Hawks, then you can just sign in and you can just add the course. But if you need to create an account, this is, yeah, here we go. Now, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and purchase the access code. All right. Now, if you don't have the money right now, you're going to need it quickly. Now, what I wouldn't do is sign up for it really until class starts if you don't have the money right now, because that you can do down here, which is a temporary request temporary access. It gives you 2 weeks from access. Now, since nothing's going to be up here for another week, not until April something, yeah, I wouldn't do this until then if you can't purchase it. But if you do, if you want to purchase it, I want to say it's $85. So Lindenwood University, beginning statistics. Do not do plus integrated review, because that's $110. Beginning stats is $85, and that's it. That's what you pay for statistics. Right? You wouldn't have to have physical, but this is all you need. Right? Now, if you want to do temporary access, create an account, temporary access, you'd fill in your name, select your school. All the way down here, past it. Lindenwood University. Email address, you fill it all in. Okay. I guess I can see what happens. NATE. Let's use okay. All right. Okay, next step. All right, need to do a password. I don't really care, so. Let's just make it A1, B2, C3, B4. Oh. Pick one I never use. Where's a vacation last year? I teach year-round, so nowhere. There we go. Primary answer. Where did you vacation last year? Nowhere. I teach year-round because I'm a poor high school teacher. I need to make money. First concert. Ultimate Dream Vacation. Dang, I don't want to answer any of these questions. Who's your childhood hero? Okay. Oh, childhood was such a long time ago. I don't even know. Okay. I do have a dog. His name is Buster, and he is a Great Pyrenees. If I could spell that, that would be awesome. I really don't know how to spell Great Pyrenees. Oh, it was close. Okay. He's a big old dog. So my in-laws gave him to us. There we go. Alright. I'm not gonna remember any of those. Okay, I don't want you to do that. Next step, I don't care. Alright, select product, beginning stats, select instructor. Right here, Matthew Nays. I only have one section. And enroll. Now, let's say your instructor only allows add you emails. Okay, I can only do add you emails. That's good. This will be funny. Let's see if I can do this. I currently go to SLU, sort of. I'm working on my doctorate, and I go to SLU because I didn't have to pay for a lot of it. So that's why. Let's see if it works, signing up at a Lindenwood course with a SLU email. Oh, I don't want to do this again. Alright, you guys get the idea, okay? The important part was I wanted to show you to select my name, select the course, make sure you pick basic stats. A1B C3. Alright, what does it say? Vacation nowhere. And breed. Do not let me type stuff in here. Okay. My computer. Right. I don't care. Next step. Product. Stats. Names. Enroll. Okay. Verification email. So let me log into my email. Alright, verification. Alright, see here. Verify email address. Chrome. I'm just doing this on my phone because it's faster. Alright, so I'm good. Good to go. Once you select verify, go to sign in, and you can sign in now. I want to say it was Naysma at slu.edu. B2, C3, B4, sign in. And here we go. I don't really care. Beginning statistics. Now, you're going to have a lot of stuff that says overdue. Okay, it's because I haven't taken it off the list. I just copied the course from the same course I've been teaching for the past 2 years. So you're going to see a lot of overdue stuff. Don't stress that at all. Okay, let me go ahead and take care of that while I'm talking about it. Let's see here, where are we? New tab. All right, let's go to. I do want to do. I mean, I'll look at one assignment just to give you an idea of how things are going to work. So where are we? Spring. There we go. I will leave this one open because honestly, it's not going to be a big deal if you do this. So I think we start here. So there we go. Delete. Can I not delete things? Come on. That's just amazing. Control X? Oh, okay. Control X works. That's ridiculous. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my keyboard, so it could be that my children have got to it, so certain buttons don't seem to work right now. I may have to replace my keyboard. And going to the store is so much fun these days. So, yes. Let me go to assignments, web tests. Let's see if I just do manage. Oh no, okay. Sign. Sign. I'll leave the midterm review assigned, but I'll change the dates. I'd like to leave that up. Let's see here. And I'm just going to delete that because we don't need that anymore. I used to give a review. If we had the quiz in class, I'd give you a review and we do the quiz in class, but yeah, we don't do that anymore, so. All right. The midterm review, I'll leave assigned just so we can look at that. Spring. All right, and then I'm going to settings, midterm review, change the dates, general settings. I don't know when we're going to take the midterm. I'm going to assume it's going to be sometime in May. So we'll just say somewhere around mid-May. So since the Monday class, we'll say May 18th. Okay, don't really know. It's fine. I don't give time on that. There are unlimited attempts. No assignment group. All right. Say best score. Doesn't make a difference because this reviews are never for a grade anyway. So just say best score so I can see what your best score is if I ever look at it. Again, I rarely ever do unless I want to know why you did or didn't do so well on the last test. I can go, well, you didn't do the review, which honestly doesn't ever make sense to me. If you want to do well in class, do the test review. Because it's the test. It is the test. So makes no sense not to do the test review. So all right, so let's leave that up. Everything's ready for it. All right, so let me go back here and refresh my screen. And me log back in, that's fine. Oh, it didn't, okay. So there we go, 2 things. Now again, if you do the temporary access, you click on activate, it's gonna ask you for the passcode or to buy the passcode. So what's your 15-digit passcode, which you can buy from the bookstore, but it's gonna be more expensive, or you can purchase online for $85. After 21 days is up, it's going to lock your account. And I can't see it. I will not know if you do anything. It'll basically disappear like you never had it. Now, once you purchase and activate the account, it'll bring everything back, and you won't lose any work. But you can't do any work at the same time. So please, if you do the temporary access, make sure you don't let this expire and you keep up with the work. It's a bad idea to let this go. But what you want to do, again, you can. A lot of people like to stay here and they miss things. There's like, where's this homework? Where's this homework? This doesn't show you everything. You want to go into view course. All right. Your to-do list is going to be the big thing. Make sure you get your to-do list line. Anytime we do a test, though, any quiz, any midterm, any final, web test. Okay, even the review here is under web test. It may show up on the to-do list, but honestly, it's easier to find under web test. Lessons are here, but yeah. There it is. All right. So let's look at this first lesson. Now, when you do any of this, okay, this is the learn. This can be helpful. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm probably going to show you a different way to do things on Hawks. Not so much for chapter 1 or chapter 2, but chapter 3 and on, I'm probably going to do things differently than the learn. So you may want to just skip the learn at that point, okay? Unless there's really, I mean, I would say unless you miss a class, this is what you want to do, but you can't miss a class because everything's recorded. So yeah, make sure, again, this can be helpful, but I'm going to say it's not going to do everything that we're going to do. And sometimes they're going to take you the long way around. And I mean the long, tedious, obnoxious way around doing things. And I think it's stupid sometimes. I'm not going to show you the long way. I'm going to show you the quick way that gets you the right answer. You know, easy, simple and easy. I say simple as possible for a math class, okay? Now, if you are not super confident before you want to start the Certify and you want to do some practice questions, feel free. All right? The practice questions would consist of the homework. All right? So, determine whether statements, population of sample, again, population sample, annual status of parents of your classmates, say population. There we go. And because they're actually your classmates, that it simplified it down to, and we'll talk about this later. But this is how you do the practice. Number of times 12 out of 31 students. Okay, that's sample. Right. So blah, and here's just, this is practice. Now here's the thing. I'm never going to know if you do the practice. I'm never going to know if you do the learn. What you have to do to receive credit for homework is the mastery, the Certify here. So once you click on Certify, you're going to see a couple of things. One, there are 10 questions, okay, and you have this many correct. This right here tells me how many you can get wrong and still get 100% score. It's either 100% or nothing. There is no in between on any of these. You can't submit the homework. You can only keep going until it submits or it certifies. So you either get it all right, I say all right, you either get 100% credit by missing no less than 2 questions, or you don't get credit at all. And there's not a thing I can do to change that. But this is how you get homework done. It's the Certify. The other two, you can, and they are helpful tools, but I'll never know if you use them, okay? So if you want to skip straight to Certify, feel free. Again, answer the questions. There are tables here to help you do this. Honestly, I wouldn't even use these that much because they're a little more annoying than helpful. Keypad, there are some things we're going to use in the keypad, like mu and sigma and these symbols here, and fractions that may help as well. So you're going to use that keypad for a few things. The tables, honestly, I would have you download and print anything that you would need anyway, so I wouldn't worry about the tables. And that pretty much consists of how you would sign up for Hawks and how you would do the homework. Because once we do the lesson, you go straight here. And again, you may see on the video that I go through similar questions. Okay, maybe not looking exactly like this, but similar to the ones you're going to do where they ask the same kinds of questions. It just may not be in the setup because I'm going to lose access to this in 21 days and I'm not going to keep re-signing up. So, because I only have a certain number of emails. At least I only have 2 that end in edu, so yeah. it'll look more like, where's my thing at? Here we go. Assignments, curriculum. So you may see me go over here to what I can see on my end of it and say, this are the kinds of questions you're going to see on homework. This is 1.2 homework. And whenever it decides to load, okay, you may see, again, this is what you're going to see. I can't really do anything about this. It used to be I can see only, like, it would let me see only one side of it. This is all the questions I could choose from, and these are the questions you're going to have. So you may see me work through some of this. Where do we go? So I don't know how I'd work through some of this. But these are the questions I would ask you. And so you may see me work through this. All right. Away. No. Yeah, they've recently updated it to make it even worse for me to use, which I think is just dandy. But yeah. Yeah, no. Not much I can do about this. So, but because I'm only going to have access to a certain side of the this website, and this is the side I have. So, anywho, if there's any questions I know that are going to be challenging or difficult, like these two questions, like these questions here, all right, you'll see me go through these. Right. Just nope. Yeah, you'll see me go through these kinds of questions. And that's pretty much how I'm gonna do it. So there'll be a lesson, and then if I know there's some questions that I'm gonna go through, I'll probably go through some of these questions, kind of to give you an idea of what you're gonna do. Your questions are gonna be different. Okay, they're not gonna be exactly the same as mine. And what I mean is, like, you're gonna get a question that looks like this, where it has all these parts to it, and it asks you the same kind of question, but it gives you slightly different information. So it's a different question than I have, but it's the same concept, same topic. And that's how this website works. So that's why I'm very comfortable with going over practice questions, because maybe one of you might get the question we cover, but definitely not all the questions we cover. Okay, so I think that's about it for this first little video. I'm going to go to sleep, so because it's late, it's nearly 1 in the morning. So I hope you guys are ready. Hope we do well. Again, don't buy any physical book, just purchase access to the online. Keep up with your homework. Please keep up with your homework. I can't say keep up with your homework enough, but keep up with your homework. And if you have any questions, we'll go over how to ask questions. I really like to use Edmodo right now because, and I may go over how to get signed up for it and everything on another lesson. That way, in case you have a question, you can say, I'm having a hard time on this question. You can take a picture of it, and you can post it on Edmodo. And it's a free app. It's a free app for everybody. And that way I can answer your question quickly, because it goes straight to my phone or straight to my tablet. And both of them I can write on if I need to. If it's something I can write back to you, then I'll write and post it. Or if it's something that requires a video, I have basically every way to do a video. My phone probably won't be great to do video on, but my tablet I can do video on, my computer I can do video on. I can do a video response, I'll do a video response. But that way, everybody gets see that question, okay? Please ask questions, because you're probably not the only one who's going to ask that question. Hopefully I cover everything and you don't have any questions, but it's a hard topic. It's a hard course for a lot of people, and especially you're doing it online. There's no FaceTime, there's no in-class help. I can't, be one-on-one individually with you, unfortunately. But we'll make do with what we have. So, anywho, welcome to your stats class.